Well, Boeing's profits, they are flying high this morning.
The company just released its second quarter earnings report, and the news is good for the aerospace giant. King5's Mimi Jung joins us live with a look at the numbers. Mimi, good morning.
Mark, good morning to you. The earnings report is stronger than expected because of growth with commercial airplane orders. Boeing reported a profit of 52% in the second quarter. Here's a look at some of the other numbers from the report. The company's net income rose to $1.6 billion, or $2.24 a share. Sales increased 1% to $22 billion, and commercial aircraft deliveries rose 7% to 181. That included a record 30 787 Dreamliners compared to just 16 last year. And in March, Boeing also hiked its 737 production rate to 42 airplanes per month, delivering 8 more planes in the second quarter compared to the same time last year. CEO Jim McNerney talked about the company's growth and productivity, saying with 783 new commercial airplane orders to date this year and significant contracts in the quarter for military aircraft and satellites, our backlog remains large and diverse. So Boeing has a backlog of 5,200 commercial plane orders, which is great news. But the one negative piece of news that came out of this report are the costs related to the tanker program. Additional work needed on the KC-46A tanker program caused a little bit of financial distress for the company in the second quarter. And investors may be reacting to that negative piece of news this morning. Boeing stock trading down this morning about 2.3%. So trading lower at $126 a share right now. Reporting live in satellite control, Mimi Jung, King 5 News.
Mimi, thank you. Time is coming up on 7:38. Take a look at this. Not quite walking on water, but heavy rains turned a field in Alabama into a field of soggy sod. The family who took this video says about 3 inches of rain fell Friday afternoon. That left the ground saturated and a little bouncy. The ground dried out and was back to normal before Monday.
All right, 7:38. We're going to get some rain, nothing like that, but still quite a bit. You say maybe record-setting.
Exactly. Yeah, we have not seen this type of rain in quite some time, and we are talking about daily record rainfall possible, breaking the record set back in 1949 of 0.54 inches of rain. So yeah, we could see a lot, and we're already noticing that right now as we start off the day with a lot going on live Doppler radar with moderate to heavy rainfall as well as plenty of lightning out there. A live look with our SeaTac tower camera. You can see the raindrops on our live cam and a wet departure deck out there. So currently it is about 60 degrees and we are looking at about south-southwesterly winds at 5 miles per hour. So here is live Doppler radar. Check out all of that lightning as well as the rain moving and pushing through western Washington. So right by Renton as well as Kent, Puyallup, Enumclaw, you can see the lightning strikes there up through Mercer Island and Issaquah, Snoqualmie as well. Right over Seattle, we're tracking light to moderate showers moving through, and you can see the lightning strikes as well as we start off the day. So it has been a long time since we have seen this type of thunderstorm activity across our area. Lightning strikes up across the northwest interior and the Cascade foothills this morning, and we're also tracking a few showers moving right over Omak this morning. And as we go through the day, we are tracking more showers and thunderstorms to light up the radar screen as we head through your Wednesday. So the satellite view, we have an unseasonably strong storm system pushing across Washington state, triggering the showers. You can see all of this rain moving through. This is at 10 a.m. As we continue to go through the day. This is at 1 p.m. from Bellingham, Everett down through Seattle, that widespread shower activity there. And we are looking at isolated thunderstorms as we head through the afternoon and for the evening. And as we go through Thursday morning, we're going to start off the day wet with that wraparound moisture before we begin to dry out. We could see as much as a half inch, an inch to maybe an inch and a half within the next 24 hours. That is a significant amount of rainfall for us. Mid-60s by noon, and we are looking at 5 p.m. Mid to upper 60s again, showers and thunderstorms. Extended forecast for tomorrow, starting off the day wet and then decreasing showers, 70 degrees. We warm up as we head through the end of the week into the 80s by Sunday and for Monday with plenty of sunshine. Now let's head over to Tracy for a look at traffic, and we have had just those wet roadways and a big mess. I know you've been tracking everything for us from morning until night.
Yeah, it's been a challenge. There's no question about it. A couple of things. First of which, I want to, hopefully my computer will work with me here. Just a second. Okay. We have got westbound 90 down to 1 lane. I-90 to 1 is the hashtag. You're going to notice a lot of that activity on Twitter, on Facebook. You can also follow me, King5 Tracy T, for traffic tweets, because I love to fill up timelines with traffic. Okay, couple of things. We have got a nice little lineup for those of you. Ooh, okay, what do we turn into on I-90? Those of you coming from Eastgate this morning are seeing some pretty significant delays. Yeah, so things are going to be a little rough for you coming down Eastgate and then heading up to that 405 merge. Both directions of 405 are a little challenging through Bellevue. Hearing about some standing water out there this morning that may slow you down. Let's take you out to the 520 floating bridge, because right now, a little bit of hesitation for those of you getting onto the Evergreen Point floating bridge. Issaquah to Seattle at 27 minutes, averaging speed right now at 43 miles an hour. More so after the construction zone this morning, because we are picking up real-time speeds as we approach Eastgate. Here is that construction zone with those soggy conditions this morning. Also a crash westbound 520 out near 405 that's partially blocking still this morning as well. All right, hot spots. Northbound 5 leaving Federal Way most of the way to South Center Valley Freeways difficult. Auburn in towards Kent, and again at 405. A lot of the reason for the southbound 405 backup getting onto I-5 is because of this incident in the Gore Point. That's a little bit of a distraction, and that's why we're tapping the brakes all the way out of Federal Way. So Pacific Highway South is a really good option to get past some of that backup. We're also looking at a bumper-to-bumper drive, not only out of South Everett on southbound I-5, but southbound 405. Really difficult after 527, most of the way in towards Totem Lake and Kirkland. And, well, for another look at that I-90 drive, you are backing up from about Eastgate this morning. 97 minutes Federal Way into downtown Seattle. 34 on southbound 405 from Bellevue to South Center. At a 600 jam factor scale, we're still running about 26 minutes on 520 from Redmond. Joyce, back to you.
All right, Tracy, thank you. And still ahead, it appears the feds are keeping up with the Kardashians. Why an app mix-up is giving the Environmental Protection Agency a whole new fan base. And he's a smooth 6-year-old. He's stealing the limelight at this talent show. His dance routine set to a hit by the King of Pop when King 5 News continues.